Well, hello there, folks, and a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea. And it's lovely to see you all again. And it's my favourite time of the week for the channel, and it's our meals of the week for this week. So thanks for coming over just to see what I've made. And as usual, I'll start all the way back on Monday through till today, which is Sunday. And if I've done a video recipe on any of the dinners here, I will always leave them linked underneath in the description box. Let me go and show you what we had this week. So on Monday, we had stewed sausage or square sausage casserole. Sometimes I call it that, sometimes I call it square sausage casserole. So it's just stewed sausage at the end of the day. This one is made in the slow cooker, and I do have a video recipe for this I will leave down below. So I had mashed potato, there's cream and butter and a wee bit of parsley in there, some steamed cauliflower as well, because I had to use it up. It doesn't really go with this, but I had to use it up, so I just popped that on as well. And that's the square sausage casserole, or the stewed sausage on the side. And this is lovely, and you know, it's ever so simple to make. It's just the square sausage chopped up, and there's an onion in there and just some beef stock, and that's it. Leave it on all day and see what, oh, it's just so tender and tasty. And if you can't get square sausage where you are, I've also got a recipe for the square sausage I will leave down below, just in case you want to give it a go, because it's really tasty. And then moving on to Tuesday, we had ravioli. I had a couple of packs of ravioli in the freezer that have been in there for a wee while, so I said I'm going to get that out, and I made a very simple sauce for the top. And we had some long broccoli, or tender stem broccoli, so that's the ravioli, the tender stem broccoli, and I made a very simple marinara sauce for the top, and then just some parmesan as well. Another one ever so simple, but just nice for a wee change. And then moving on to Wednesday, we had chicken and chips. So I had some chicken breasts there from the local butcher, and all I do is pound them down with a rolling pin just until they're a wee bit flatter. I dip them in flour, egg and breadcrumbs and just fry them off in the pan until they're cooked all the way through. So that's a simple side salad with a wee drop of garlic mayo on the top. That's the breaded chicken there, and that was lovely. Chicken from the butcher is just amazing. It's got a flavour all of its own, and you know, much nicer than supermarket chicken, so I like to pick that up if I remember. And then just a few skin-on fries that I got from Aldi, and some Parmesan cheese on the top, which will melt into that lovely warm chicken. Then moving on to Thursday, one of our favourites and ever so simple to make is macaroni cheese. I normally bake my macaroni cheese in the oven, you know, once it's been combined with the cheese sauce and the pasta and it's been stirred through. I normally put it into the oven to go brown on the top, but for the last wee while I haven't been doing that, and it just makes it so much nicer. It's really, really saucy, because sometimes, you know, when you put it in the oven it can dry out a wee bit, but yeah, I've been really enjoying it like this. So a wee bit of black pepper on the top, and a couple of slices of garlic bread, and just a wee smattering of parsley on the top, because when I've got parsley I generally put it onto everything, whether it goes with it or not, because it adds a wee pop of colour as well, which I think is really pretty. And then moving on to Friday, I made Tuscan chicken, one of our favourites. Again, not one we have all that often, because it does take a wee minute to make. You know, if you're having a busy day and you don't have a lot of time, it does take a wee bit longer, but it's so tasty. You can have this with rice, you can have it with pasta or mashed potato, which is our favourite way to have it. So some lovely creamy mashed potatoes, some steamed carrots, and that's that lovely Tuscan chicken there. It's just bursting with flavour. It's lovely, creamy, sort of tomato herby flavour. And our local Italian does this, which is just phenomenal. I'm nowhere near as good as that, but it's still really tasty. And I do have a video recipe for this that I done quite a few weeks ago now, which lots of you really enjoyed, so I will leave that underneath the video just in case you want to go and recreate this for yourself. And then moving on to yesterday, I made a basil and tomato pasta. I had some leftover chicken, so I threw that in as well. So it's just a pasta with a cheesy sort of marinara sauce, and there's basil in there, parmesan, and like I said, the leftover chicken as well. And of course, with the garlic bread as well. We love garlic bread with pasta, and I know a lot of folk think that's carbs on carbs, but it's very common here. So that's that lovely pasta on the side with a wee bit of extra basil just torn up on the top with some parmesan and black pepper and the garlic bread as well. Like I said, really, really tasty. A really quick one to put together as well. And these kinds of pasta dishes are great for using up leftovers, like I used the leftover chicken in this one, and one that I'll be having again very soon. And then moving on to today, we had mince and tatties. So you'll have seen in my wee shopping and bagging that I got mince from the butcher. So I generally, if I get good butcher mince, I'll make mince and tatties because, you know, it's just got a lovely flavour and it's such a shame to mask it with lots of other things. So we had mince and tatties. So again, with a lovely creamy mashed potato, a wee bit of cream and butter in there, and then some mashed swede, which has also got a wee touch of butter and some white pepper. That's the minced beef, onions and carrots. Sometimes I add peas to my mince. I didn't bother this time, and just some puff pastry on the top because it makes it more of a pie then. We thoroughly enjoyed this, and like I said, this is one of our favourites, and I do have a video recipe for the mince and tatties I will leave linked underneath. So thank you so much for watching if you're still here at this point, and a huge thank you as usual to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page and to the channel members here on YouTube as well. And I will get round to updating those wee lists in the next few days. And thank you all for watching and leaving your comments, and for those that share the videos as well, it's all very much appreciated. And I will catch up with you during the week for another wee recipe or shopping unbagging, or back this time next week for another meals of the week. But whenever you choose to join me again, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you off as soon back here on What's for Tea. Bye now.